Peace, y'all. Welcome to another episode of the Knicks podcast. As you can see there, we got John HEnson on the 10-day contract, man. So a couple things we need to discuss. As you can see, number one, he looks like freaking Jay-Z. Like Jay-Z's like baby cousin or whatever. A couple things I didn't really realize about the kid, but we'll talk about that. In this little pod here, man. So it's your boy Ebru Knicks podcast. Without further ado, how you do. Where's the graphic? There it goes. Yeah, man, John HEnson, man. John HEnson is a kind of like a throwback guy. I'm looking at his stats and stuff here. The guy's been around for a while since he was born in 1990. He's 30 years old. He's been around for a minute. He's been around since the 2012 draft. So we're talking about 9 years, if my math is correct. We can get into some stats since I'm looking at it. I kind of got distracted a little bit, man. This whole DMX thing. DMX is an ill dude, man. For those they're not really into him, you need to get into him because I'll keep it 100 with you guys. I didn't get into Nipsey Hussle until like he almost passed away. That his last album, I didn't really that was the first one I really freaking noticed, and then I started to dig in it crazy, and then he passed away. It's crazy, man. So anyway, don't be like me. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know DMX by now, you need to figure him out, man. There's a lot of different things. I just came across a quote that was shared to me by a sibling, man. He's just an ill dude, man. And it also gave me an idea too. So tune in for that, I guess. But let's get into it, man. This is John HEnson right here. Like I said, he's been around since the what is this? The 2012 draft. Let's see who was in that draft. 2012. 2012, we got Anthony Davis, the great Michael Kidd Gilchrist that almost became a Knick, Kentucky dude. Bradley Beal, Deion Waiters. Deion Waiters is a free agent as well. He hasn't signed with anybody. Thomas Robinson, that's another guy that's like basically a bust. Damian Lillard. I heard a lot of guys here. Harrison Barnes, Terrence Ross, Andre Drummond, Austin Rivers, our guy. Myers Leonard, everyone's favorite player. Jeremy Lamb. They go John HEnson, man. Shout out to Kendall Marshall, but John HEnson, two UNC guys drafted back to back. All right, he also played with Harrison Barnes, so it jogs some memories about his college career and stuff. But some of the other names here, I'm just looking at. I see Fournier is there. A couple other guys. I got the Plumlee boys. Ezeal, excuse me, Festus Ezeal, whatever his name is. He's also a free agent. He got like injury issues. Anyway, let's just talk about John HEnson, man. Let's go back a little bit. Got New York City in the background making all that damn noise, man. Turn off your freaking alarm, man. So anyway, John HEnson. Let's make sure you guys can see it here. Yeah, you should be able to see it. There it goes again. Hopefully nobody's breaking into someone's car. But John HEnson, he's basically been a bench warmer his whole career. 19 minutes a game, 7 points. During that span, 5 rebounds, blocks. That's one thing that he does well. He's a shot blocker. He has 1.4 blocks for his career. The most that he did, according to his minutes and stuff like that, was 2. That was in his third year when he was like about 24. So, I mean, he has some NBA experience, man. He's definitely shooting well from the field, above 500. I'm just going to be above 50. You know what I'm saying? 54% from the field. Free throw percentage, that's important too. He doesn't really shoot free throws well. But, 3-point percentage. I see 1 year he attempted 2 per game. That's coming off the bench. That was in 2018-2019 season. So, I mean, it's been a few years since he's really been doing anything. Like his last year in the NBA, he split time with Cleveland and Detroit. Milwaukee, I feel like Milwaukee didn't really give him a good enough shot because I guess they were really focused on other players. Jabari Parker's one. Giannis is another guy. So I feel like they didn't really give HEnson, proper shine and whatever. He has his little problems. He's not like the smartest player in the world, but at the same time, I remember him destroying the Knicks every time we played him, man. The guy's a good defensive player. As I was scrolling through the pictures and stuff, trying to make my thumbnail, I see that he has like a crazy block against Melo. And if I remember that game, I think he might have like blocked Melo to win the game or something like that. Can't really remember, man. But this guy, like I said, this guy has some history in the NBA. But it is one thing that surprised me, man. The guy is 6'9". He's listed at 6'9", 219. So he's shorter than I thought. I thought he was more closer to maybe 6'10", 6'11. Maybe even 7 feet. I thought he was like 6'11", maybe 7 feet tall, but he's only 6'9". That reminds me of Dwight Howard. I thought Dwight Howard was 7 feet tall. Out of nowhere, he's 6'9". So that's kind of surprising to me. But being 6'9", that to me shows that he could play power forward, and that's a position that we need help in. We got Nerlens Noel. He's kind of undersized at center. We got this other kid, Pele, Norvell Pele. I'm gonna get his name correct, man. But he seems like a guy that's real nasty. He has keep forgetting the guy's name, but he has like some, like, he just has like a very nasty thing to him. That's gonna come in handy, man. We need our goons when we start the playoffs. Throw Pele out there and get him out there to hurt somebody. Not to end someone's career. People always get that point that I always make, confused. We don't want to hurt guys, man. We just want to make them feel us. You know what I'm saying? So and protect our own guys. Mitchell Robinson, when he comes back, Nerlens Noel and Taj. We want to kind of protect those guys. But you could throw like a Pele in there and let him just go buck wild, make a name for himself. John HEnson is another one. Shout out to Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin, is a shame, that we have to keep talking about him in that way. But Obi Toppin is just not that good, man. Obi Toppin, he's out there shooting threes. He's always stuck in space where he shouldn't be. He really should. He really shouldn't be in that position. But I mean, it's the offense. The offense is going to put him in those spots. He's been getting better. Attacking the rim. A little bit. Still not there yet. I feel like Obi Toppin's best games are going to be after he goes through a whole off season. Now knowing exactly what he needs to do to improve, and then he's going to come back next year absolutely great. That's not even a question. Judging by his career, Obi Toppin is definitely going to come next year, like a whole different player. You know what I'm saying? So that's time. Time is gonna tell with that. But you can see that the Knicks are trying to amplify the defense. They're trying to double down on the things that we do well. So blocking shots, we got another shot blocker, another body to, like I said, throw in there to mix it up, especially when we get in that playoff mode. Like I said, you need guys that put dudes on the floor. You know what I'm saying? And then you need guys to be able to come back in to take over after we make those type of moves, man. You know what I'm saying? So what do I see John HEnson in? I don't know, man. But well, before I answer that question, let's just look at the at his YouTube. So I'll just share like the first YouTube video I actually seen is the one right there on top. John HEnson against the Nets. What did he have in this game? 19 points, 18 rebounds, 2 blocks. Okay, he's capable of doing those things in his career. That was 3 years ago. Shout out to House of Highlights for this video. But I'll play it. More than likely gonna have a freaking commercial. There you go. Let me make sure this sound is not blowing out my freaking eardrums. Yeah, man. I gotta switch to my paid account, so I had to worry about all this waiting. So anyway, let's do this here. Skip the ad. House of Highlights. Let's check out this guy John HEnson. So I mean, John HEnson is what he is. Like he he's a rim runner. He's gonna get rebounds to dunk it back. Very athletic. Wide shoulders. Just like Mitchell Robinson, just playing the other passing lane, knowing where it's coming and getting up there and dunking it. Nothing special. That's why I get so aggravated when people talk about Mitchell Robinson. It's not like he's like the only person that can do these things, man. There's like plenty of players in this NBA that can do the stuff that he can do. So you see, we got John HEnson in this role here. It was very a small sample, but he was able to dribble the ball into space to get Giannis a shot. Nice little hip check there to box out the guy, get him out, get him away from just running to the basket. Look at this, able to stand his ground, go for rebounds, still be able to get his position to get up there to dunk it. That's against some big guys there. That's Jahlil Okafor. That's him guarding on the perimeter. Still got the guy on his hip, able to keep his hands up and block shots. That's why I thought he was 7 feet tall. But as you can see, his freaking arms look like legs. They're gonna put the ball on the floor, able to see the corner. That's something that our big men haven't really done. Obi Toppin is kind of just crazy. He's just not ready yet. And Mitchell Robinson, I'm not expecting Mitchell Robinson to do that type of move where he would drive to the lane and see a guy in the corner. Watching John again here, just following the ball, catching and rebounding. Like I said, that's a skill that if you're a big man, you got to have that skill. This is John HEnson running the floor here. As soon as the guys made the defensive play, he opened up and just ran out. So that's something that he's gonna bring. He's athletic. Here he goes putting the ball on the floor, outlet pass. Hey man, so I could see him bringing something to the Knicks, man. Me personally, I think the dude, since he does have experience in the NBA, I could see him coming in and actually getting minutes right away. So I don't expect him to get minutes against Brooklyn because you kind of need practice, and they just signed him today, man. So I'm quite sure he's not even with the team at this point. As you can see there, let's rewind that. While I'm talking, I kind of missed that. He just hit a jump shot, so that's something that we're lacking. Running the lane there, that's him dunking. Was that a little further out? Let me see, because I know I missed the jump shot just now. Let me see. He's on the top. There goes another position to make a jump shot. Top of the key. Okay, top of the key. Jump shot. That's great, man. So it's not something that we're gonna be like saying, oh my God, this guy is gonna like bring us a championship. So don't get those thoughts confused, man. But I mean, at least the dude can hit a jump shot. Like I said, he's gonna be a rim runner just like any big man in the NBA. It's not a special thing that only Mitchell Robinson can do. You know what I'm saying? Other NBA players can do it, man. So he's a good rim runner, great shot blocker. You kind of gotta be cool with the great word, but decent shot blocker. He knows how to keep guys on his hip. Hands up without fouling. That's certain things that he can do. Like I said, rim running. He could put the ball on the floor a little bit, as you can see. He started a fast break, put the ball on the floor through an outlet pass. Did that a couple times in that play. A couple times he drove baseline, to get a guy, to get into the paint in order to get to the shooters in the corner. That's what we need because according to our offense, we send guys to the corners. So if he's able to have the frame of mind to think to get the ball to the corner to our shooters, and that's something that's going to be valuable to us. Like I said, Obi Toppin is playing these minutes right now. I think he's playing above his head. Right now, the game is too fast for him. The information is too much for him. He kind of needs to sit and watch and get ready for the offseason. That way next year, he can come in and do what he's been doing throughout his career, just being an overachiever, late bloomer kind of thing. So, like I said, Obi's time is definitely going to be next year. But right now, we need some help, man. So I'm hoping John HEnson can come here and do something for us, man. I know his length, his arm, his wingspan, that's going to help a lot. His ability, like I said, ability to put the ball on the floor. As you can see, he can shoot. Shoot from the top of the key. So that's like 20 feet out. 15, 20, 15, 18 feet jump shots and stuff like that. Being able to put the ball on the floor, get into a spot, maybe shoot a jump shot. A couple things too that I didn't really notice. So I don't want to bore you guys, but I think he does have a small post game basic. Drop step, hook shots, that type of thing. So he does have those little type of moves that he can do. One thing, setting picks. He's gonna be able to set a professional pick. So these are different things that will definitely help our Knicks, man. I actually hope John HEnson sticks, man, because while he was with Milwaukee, like I said, I thought Milwaukee didn't do a good job of bringing him up properly. Putting him in spots to succeed and really caring about him. His development or helping him to develop in order to stick with the franchise the way they were doing with Giannis and Jabari Parker at the time. So anyway, we'll see what happens, man. So I'm excited for the kid. Right now it's about 6:30. This is a important day today because we're playing against the Brooklyn Nets. Hopefully we can get a win against these guys, man, and we'll see what happens, man. So game time is about 7:00 today. Tune in for the halftime show. I'm going to be going on at halftime about 8:00 or so. That's what time halftime should be. And I'm going to do a little extended time today. So I'll go from halftime to crunch time, man. So tune in for that, man. Anyway, this your boy Iru. 4 fingers to the forehead, tucking the thumb. Salute. See you guys a little later today at halftime. All right, peace.